Like that's kind of it. That's the only opportunity. That's the only time I would call to open fire. But if we see these blocks ahead of time, I'm not like, you have to have the wherewithal to make the call to either push through or stop entirely or slow down and try to like nudge your way through. But we can't sit there and intentionally strike a vehicle at high rates of speed and use that as justification to open fire. But again, if they are moving in front of you last second, giving you no opportunity, at that point it's definitely a call to be made.
Yeah, I agree.
So King, I don't know if you heard, I'm probably going to limit test with these vehicles with the DOJ. They were used in the commission of a crime. Let's see if I can seize them.
Cool.
Street racing, by the way, not the violent felony.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they say. You know about the changes coming to that, right?
No. What's up?
Okay, going back to a point system. So max 10 points on a car. It'll be different, varying point allocation for various crimes. So things like, violent felonies, obstruction, interference, that kind of stuff. We'll get points on and then taken at 10 points.
Do we know how far out that is?
Nope. Other thing I heard yesterday from Maxwell is that our current mayor is apparently thinking about giving up mayor so that someone called Remedy Creed would take over, who is apparently a known gang member.
Wonderful.
Expunged, but gang member.
She was in the Shift 3 meeting the other day.
Doesn't Remedy hate us?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because she got in a car with Pred, and apparently Pred, she was saying to Pred, "Do you really think you should be using a class 2 here?" And so he kicked her out within 5 minutes of taking her out.
What kind of fucking stupid question is that?
I don't know. She sounds like a busybody. I don't like the sound of her, to be honest. So I don't like the kind of mayor that's like, do you think you should be doing that? Like, fuck your own face.
I agree.
I mean, that's very much so, what did Pred say? I'm genuinely curious.
To that, I don't know. I don't know what the response was. That's what I heard yesterday, and I don't know. It's the kinds of mayors that come in going, right, I'm going to change PD up because we need to change it up. I'm going to put someone else in control, shift everything around, stir the fucking pot, LOL, give them no money. Yeah, sounds good. Great one.
I mean, obviously I'm jumping to conclusions here, but how crazy would it be if someone with the name Remedy ends up doing the complete opposite?
Valid.
My
Something else happened yesterday, which I fear may partially have been my fault. So yesterday I crashed out. Yesterday I was meant to have a meeting with Darkstone where they were going to show me some potential aircraft that we could be using against the Faceless. I then get a call from the Delta, from the one that, the main Darkstone guy. He said that Brian Knight said, "Don't give it to local enforcement. It'll be illegal." I was like, what the fuck? I'm crashing out. So I started crashing out, called High Command into a room, and then told them what was going on. And we were like, what the fuck what is this? I don't understand why they're doing what they're doing. And then I called Brian and was like, what's going on here? Can we have a meeting? Can we sort this out? And he basically explained that the TLDR is that he basically doesn't want any more incidents like the Gunner stuff. And at the time, so they've been telling me they've been getting stuff for ages, but nothing was happening. So I was like, fuck this. I'm going to try and make something happen. So I got that meeting set up. And but turns out, like half an hour later, I got a phone call from Brian. And he told me to go up to the airfield. Went up to the airfield, and there was Darkstone there, members of BCSO were there, no other members of LSPD were there, unfortunately, well, at the time anyway, and Brian bought 2 helicopters yesterday, both of which have attack capability, and he's tasked Bean and I with coming up with training schemes for it to be able to push it so that people from PD can use it, but it's only going to be a very select few people, and we have to push the proposal to the state before it's actually approved. Oh my god,
what is happening?
We'll revisit this. Basically, there was like an argument between Brian and Pred. That relationship is not going very well, and I'm worried that the department might get fucked.
Left westbound
I'm gonna go to that 78.
Same.
You come in?
Yeah, we're going.
As long as we have the documentation for these two.
Should I get into the report first? Or,
no, we can come back. We can come back. It's fine.
Continuing northbound Strawberry towards Los Santos. They're sending it northbound Los Santos Freeway.
We're opening fire on it.
Yeah, open fire on. How did Peach go down?
Are they black at the clothing store?
Yeah.
What's the 20, guys?
Clothing store secured by 13.
It's a U-turn in southbound Los Santos Freeway. Taking the off-ramp to Highwick and Popular. Now, right, westbound Highwick. Class 1, it was a Deagle so far.
Copy.
Not sure about what happened at the clothing store. We're westbound Highwick, over Los Lagunas. Braking heavily, right-bound San Vardas to Spanish.
Let's get units ahead and open.
Indeed, I'm getting out.
Yeah, you can spin up that one.
I think the driver's down, Driver's down on San Vardas.
Who are we dealing with?
This is the best ace. The driver's out. He's running into the backyard. He's armed with a deagle. He shot at officers.
Which way did he go? Has he gone east?
He's running eastbound towards...
Okay, move together, please, guys. If you're on foot, move together.
Can I get someone stacked on me? I'm going to push through the alley.
I'm on your north side breakaway. That's on Spanish.
I'm behind your breakaway.
Make sure we got units covering south as well, guys. Cover south as well. We've got north sorted.
He's above me somewhere. He's in the stairwell, in the apartments.
He's not giving up at all.
Is he shooting?
Put him fire.
Last one?
No, Perry, don't. Come back down. He's got the advantage there.
Where
he's holding
is he?
the stairwell. He's on the stairwell in the alleyway, heading east. We can get level with him. We can just kill him from afar. We don't need to challenge that staircase. Perry might be down.
What about from, what's it called? Rockford Plaza.
Mayfair. You can get eyes from there. We can hold him at the staircase. He has nowhere to go. He's calling backup. His boys are coming.
Might be down.
Yeah, he sounded like he might be down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push. Cover me.
Suspect down.
It's a motorbike.
Hey, phone.
Called out on radio where he was. Be careful. We need people on top of the fucking Rockford Plaza.
There's a Sultan coming in. Again, I've seen that one before. It's westbound Spanish, left southbound.
Everyone's up ahead. There's eyes on the Sultan. I'm gonna need a co-pilot to Rockford Plaza. That Sultan's currently eastbound.
Stubbs, pick me up on the rooftop. I'm right next to Howick. You should see me running around in a circle. I'll get up on Rockford Plaza.
Alright, cover that.
24 is going up Rockford as well.
That Sultan is circling the scene. Northbound Los Lagunas.
Sultan, this is going to serve as your only warning. Return to this area, you will be shot.
Eyes on.
Yeah, on the lookout for a green body motorcycle as well. Occupied 2 times. They were there when Carmine got shot. They were trying to hit him off the
Sorry.
We need people. Yeah, we need people on Rockford Plaza. That's where they're gonna be for sure.
From Sultan was last seen northbound Los Lagunas all the way to Eclipse. They might be in the alleyways to the east towards Go Postal.
432 will get on Rockford Plaza. We're 12.
RO of that Sultan is Larry Porter. Plate ends in 9X9. For anyone getting 4170H Channel 2, we're going to be off of Spanish and Los Lagunas.
Secure the Bravo. Righty. I'm on the northwestern side, Davenport.
Go northeast.
For that.
340 on the roof to the west.
Yep, here as well.
I'm just gonna back, the entrance to the rooftops.
Hey guys, this is Jim DK. Where do you need me?
Hi, Jim.
78s, we're going to be off of like San Vitas, Haywick, Spanish. We have one suspect down. We had a circling pinkish Sultan registered to Larry Porter, plate ends in 9X9. We're essentially dealing with the besties, unsure on the context of the call prior to.
Sultan's located Los Lagunas and Eclipse, behind a building. It's mobile. Vehicle stationary again, northeast of the scene. LSPD unit to your south now, on the corner.
Who do we have in
To
custody?
your west when you go round.
Not entirely sure. It's Jamal.
Oh, roger that. I had no idea.
Gauntlet just went north on San Vitus.
Are there any vehicles that are like shoot outside or?
Not inherently shoot on sight. However, if that Sultan does return to the scene, we are going to be cleared to open fire on it. Stubble, where was that Sultan?
Los Lagunas and Eclipse, on the south side of a building, in the alleyways.
Hey, firm, is that the Rooster? Like the Rooster's Reef building?
Negative.
Hey, firm.
Across the street from the Didion.
Hey, firm.
In front of Roosters, westbound. It's breaking off, all the way to Milton.
Hey, firm. I don't want units pursuing that and being led too far away. Let's focus on what we currently have.
Where's the triage?
I'm uncertain on where triage is.
I'm pretty sure it's San Vitus. I can see the suspect down in the stairwell. San Vitus, it's there is a Buffalo 454 on the roof out the front of the building. But they're actually in the staircase. They're bringing them down now, I believe. Possibly.
Turismo registered to Kermangugu, eastbound Hawick. We're cutting southbound Los Lagunas.
Sure.
Hope isn't that the same building where they found you that one time?
Hey, firm.
God, be careful.
White Progress registered to Baz Lee. I don't suspect there's affiliation there. I think they were just going through the area.
Radio channel 900 if anyone wants to get on their frequency.
I have a radio. I can get on this.
I'll jump in and I'm right next to Breakaway.
So of note, again, a red Turismo registered to Kermangugu, who does have Bessie's affiliation, in addition to the Pink Sultan that was called out, registered to Larry Porter. You see those, let us know, and we'll make a call on what to do. Has the individual been... Hey, firm.
What you were gonna say there, Reds? My bad.
No, you're good. What's the status of the downed officers and suspect?
They are currently being treated right now at the clothing store on South Oakwood Drive. The officers.
A firm. Is that both Peach and Carmine?
A firm.
All right. If y'all see anything out of the ordinary on that scene, break comms and let us know.
We had 4 head running and then running out, but that was about it.
Hey, firm.
And into the store you guys are at?
A firm?
Is he looking for the guy we shot down, maybe?
I have no idea. He ran in and
that was I think that was an in-person.
Oh.
Oh, Dickhead was around.
It sounded like forehead, but he's a little. He wasn't right in the head, in a different way than normal.
Okay.
He didn't have a mask on. It looked like forehead to me.
And are they making any moves? The radio channel's dead.
I haven't seen any of the vehicles. I haven't heard Air One call out any vehicles. So, I mean, at this point, I'm content with calling a code 4 for EMS. Although we may need to swap to 1.
Processing him.
290 will swap over to 1 and get EMS. EMS from PD?
Send it.
We're going to need 52s off of San Vitas. We're, I believe, right off of an alleyway. We're calling the scene code 4. It is on channel 2 if you could swap over in the event where we have to call for you to break off. Again, there's been no activity as of recent, but just go ahead and swap over to 2.
I will. 10-4.
Thank you. All right, EMS is swapping over to channel 2. In the 20 seconds I was off frequency, has anything happened?
Nope.
A firm.
EMS is down frequency.
A firm. Scene is still code 4. Again, it's going to be off of San Vitas. If you head north of Haywick, and I believe it's going to be on the eastern side of that road.
10-4. How many injuries?
I'm inclined to say just 1. Maybe 2.
Reasonable. Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay. Papa 1876.
Actually, looks like it's going to be 2. What happened to Brandy? Actually, you know what? We don't got to bring Brandy up. I suspect it's going to be 2.
10-4.
Wait, what was the question about Brandyland?
We don't need to talk about what happened to her.
Just drove into the Rockford Plaza. I don't know, it's like a blue, dark blue in color. It just drove in from Hawick.
Hey, firm. I'm gonna drive through from west to east.
Yeah, I don't know if it's come out.
Negative. It looks like a vehicle is being stolen down here. So if you hear gunshots, I don't believe that to be involved. The Sultan previously was pink. Plate ended in 9X9. Alright, right up here to the right. EMS, and you should be good.
EMS, once you're treating the 95, I have Brandy near the ambo, waiting to get loaded up.
10-4.
340, are you on a building?
Hey, firm.
Hey, firm, okay. I was gonna say, if we didn't have that building covered, we'd be in trouble.
545's 23, what do you need me?
Seems as though we are mostly concluding this. I don't believe, classify this as a 78 anymore. There's been no, like there were some hovering vehicles, but we haven't seen anything in quite some time. Have we had anyone collect evidence? Additionally, has anyone documented the vehicle in question? I need someone to take the, I'm assuming tailgater is the one involved. I need that brought over to Mission Row. But before it's moved, I need it fully documented. Photos, document the VIN. I need it all.
4-7 can get the tailgater. I think the original shooting was at the clothing store by South Rockford. If there was units there, I don't know if they collected it.
Yeah, evidence collection is going to need to be in between Palomino and Southford, and then also on San Vitus between Hawick and Spanish, and then into this little alleyway that we're in now.
We are at the hospital right now with the officers that were originally involved in the Southwark Drive. We did not collect evidence from that.
Our 290 is temporarily breaking off. We need to get a new camera.
Incident's going to be 20948. Did we have evidence collected at the Palomino clothing store?
They said they didn't. So yeah, there was officers who got shot at CMC now.
And who said they're going?
I don't think anyone did.
432, I can go into it. Whereabouts is it?
Palomino and South Rockford Cross in front of the clothing store on the footpath.
10-4. I'm on my way.
I bought a watch instead of a camera earlier. Like a bozo.
Everyone has to RTB for refuel.
I just had a JB 700, the James Bond car, traveling eastbound Spanish. Wasn't that a Bestie car? Or someone from Bestie's had one?
They did. It was at the bank truck from yesterday, whenever it was.
Didn't get a plate, but just be careful.
I have to fully repair the Black Sultan to bring it to MRPD.
We still have eyes on that James Bond car?
No, it's traveling eastbound. I'm covering Crystal on San Vitus now.
But it went past the scene, definitely saw us here?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's trash everywhere in the middle of the road. Literally everywhere.
Alright, we're moving the suspect to the ambulance.
A firmification. Was Brandy doubled up with someone?
Hey, I'm okay.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, okay, you good.
Thank you. Bye.
For San Jose 6, MRPD with King to secure the Black Sultan.
Am I good to get down off of Rocket Plaza now?
A firm, I believe so.
I'm gonna need 2 more units to come with me to CMC.
290. I'll break off San Vitus. Toby, are you still on San Vitus with everyone else?
I'm descending right now.
A firm. Should anything happen on that scene, you take over there. Again, 290 and Red are both heading to CMC.
Davenport, could you hang back with Breakaway while he gets the evidence, please?
FM. I'll get down on the ground there.
Hey, Brian, thank you.
Harry, was it just the one shooter at Palomino and South Rockford?
Roads, we're en route to CMC.
A firm.
Harry, did you hear VF?
What was that question?
Was it just the one shooter?
Are you guys alright?
South Rockford on the sidewalk?
I don't know how Peach went down. Yeah. There might have been 2 shooters.
Alright, just making sure.
That'll need a question for Peach.
Always. Jasper, I heard y'all got competition at Stiffy's next door from the kebab shop.
Hold on a second. What did we do?
Y'all got competition apparently. The hot dog
By
place
whom?
is called Stiffy's.
Never seen anyone working there.
They were working there today. It was like Baz and Co. You know?
Bazin? He
Yeah.
alive?
No, Baz. Baz Lee.
I don't know who Baz Lee is.
Well, unfortunate, but apparently he works there. I think I was told Steve owns it.
Oh, okay. So Matt has it.
Not 100% certain. That's what I was told. But
Okay.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Of course.
I gotta go too.
No, that's illegal. Hey, how are you? What are you doing for work?
Oh, I'm doing something top secret.
Fred?
That's weird. Like,
Fred?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I heard there might be a problem with the mayor.
What problem with the mayor?
Well, apparently someone by the name of Remedy might end up being the mayor at some point or something.
Oh God, Remedy Creed is the worst person I've ever. All right, listen. Remedy Creed is the worst person to be mayor. I'm gonna have to bring her down.
Well, Pred, I'm just saying, if the talk becomes, if it's seemingly more likely to happen, then I think we make a commissioner role.
Honestly, I think we should make a commissioner role to keep Brian Knight in check.
Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to do anything to Brian is the issue.
Yeah, I know. That's the issue we keep running into.
Yeah. However, again, the mayor cannot determine our internal structure. Therefore, we should have a commissioner.
Honestly true.
And that
Honestly
way,
valid.
Commissioner Brandy.
They can pick someone below the commissioner in rank, aka the chief of police. But like,
Well,
the
we
commissioner.
shouldn't be talking about this in front of these two fucking loudmouths. They're gonna tell
What the
everybody.
fuck is wrong with you?
They're gonna tell everybody our fucking
from you.
schemes.
We are not fucking loud. Yeah.
I got you, Pred. Don't worry.
Hey, thanks for that.
Oh.
Roads.
Sorry.
Oh, good bump. Good
right
bump.
Now, like,
good
for
bump.
real. Like, actually pick me.
No, we just had
Good
to.
bump.
We had to make the Oreo.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brandy understands.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, she loves Oreos.
I
I
Yeah,
love
big bitch.
food.
Yeah, she does. That's my beluga.
Oh, was she
Yeah,
crying
yeah.
or was she
No,
laughing?
there was a laugh.
All the above.
That sounded like a
She wants the
cry.
Oreo bad.
I know, I miss Oreos. I haven't had an Oreo in a while.
But don't worry,
You know
Brandy.
what?
It's almost
the golden.
Brandy.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
almost
they're
your
90
cheat day.
calories per.
3 more days, and you have your
know how many
waffle.
calories they are.
Of course you know how many calories
Who's
they
the big
are. Of
now?
course.
Please, you saw me with my shirt off, you'd lose your shit. You'd be like, damn, that's one hot mess right there. That's one hot man.
A hot
Mess is
mess.
correct.
Holy fuck. Yeah, that was my
we're gonna have to
PC.
try and figure something out. I got a little investigation that I'm starting, and then me and Brian Knight got into it again yesterday. I asked him for something extremely reasonable. All right, that would take 10 seconds of his time to fucking do. And then he just
Fred,
started
your
telling
windows
me
are
all about
so
how I'm
tinted.
only...
I can't.
Yeah, I know.
But I know you have a shit-eating grin on your fucking face as you explain this.
Yeah, I asked Brian.
What was
Knight
the
for something
reasonable
complete-
request? Reasonable, air quotes.
The reasonable request was like, hey, you should keep me in the loop about like the affairs going on, so that I know kind of like what you're working towards. That doesn't mean let me see all your investigative bullshit.
Right.
All right, this means like, hey, we're looking into X, we're looking into Y, so I can divert if we have information on X and Y to their office. All right, as well as stuff like the helicopters yesterday. I was like, hey, why did you tell one of my officers it was illegal to buy these helicopters, and then an hour and a half later, you're buying the helicopters?
Ooh. That does sound reasonable, though. He should be telling you like some kind of information.
And instead, all he
so you're
did
aware.
was say, "I'm a child, and I only got the job because of him."
What?
Fred, in seconds, how long was it until you started screaming at him? Or did you start the conversation off screaming?
No, I started it off by being an asshole. Like, yeah, I'd like to be informed. I was like, yeah, you know, it'd be nice to be informed on things going on.
That's not really like asshole behavior.
Yeah, it kind of is the way I said it and was standing. I did the standing thing with my hands behind my back where I'm just like, you know, I present my belly because I don't view them as a threat.
Like a doggy.
What? Huh? Oh, you mean like a dog
Your
just
doggy
rolling
flips-
over?
Yeah, that means
Yeah, that's
like,
why I always
they're
put
not
my
scared of
hands
you.
behind my back because it shows people that I don't see them as a threat. It's a mental attack.
Your hands were in front of your tell me when you talked to me though.
Yeah,
Lucas, I don't even know what you said.
You, Lucas.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Fred, listen. Pins was informed of the LSPD Command Plus bonuses, and he suddenly had a very, very deep interest in joining the LSPD.
Ooh.
Wait, who was?
Pins?
My husband.
Oh, Pin Zone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do take care of our own, and we do have a sergeant spot open. Because, you know, Nova left for rank. Ugh.
That was shady.
Was that shady, though?
Shift 3, she is.
Was that shady?
That's crazy.
I mean, if it's true, is it shady? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm just saying the shoe can fit in the shade.
Yeah, but what about like people like Ricky? You
What-
know,
what about
He's
Ricky?
been shift 3 for so long. He's not a sergeant.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay. Then I
Yeah,
don't
he-
get
He
it anymore. I
Mhm.
don't get. Well, yeah, I don't get. Who else is shift 3?
I mean, realistically, Ricky would have gotten it a lot earlier, but he had like a multi-month like period of going MIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally right before I was about to promote him to sergeant. He
Yeah,
like went
exactly.
MIA for like 2 months.
Can we go
okay.
pay those bonuses, Rhodes? It's bonus.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go pay the bonuses.
2132. Yeah, don't forget 2132.
Guys, we referenced the roster. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. But hey,
That's
you know,
weird. I'm doing good work.
I trust and believe that is the case. When you want to come over to this side, you let us know, Lucas. The offer's always there.
Yep, I will be. I will be letting you know.
Oh.
What about Miller?
Miller's number 2.
Miller,
Stand on
hold
it.
up.
Stand on it.
The other day, well, hold up, slow down. The other day, you know what Miller told me?
What?
He said he was, I don't know, eating like a protein bar or something. He went on a run, and he said because he don't want to be a twink no more.
Girl, Brandy bullied him into fucking
No, he
working
was
out.
excited. He was excited. I thought that was so cute. I heard that on the radio.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know if
Because he's
that.
gaining weight now.
Oh yeah, he did say he gained
Good
weight.
job.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know if he's gonna be able to gain enough weight. I think
he's got a fast metabolism. These bitches like, why can't I be blessed with a fast metabolism? I don't
It's a curse.
understand.
It's a curse. You don't want it.
Okay, bitch. Yes. Okay.
Brandy, I'm with you. These bitches out here. Oh, it's the
God,
worst thing in the
like,
world.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Pizza.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and
wants to
pretend
get
that,
beluga.
that it doesn't present its own set of issues, okay? I'm obviously being facetious. However, I think I know where I would stand if I had the option, you know? You know?
Yeah.
Brandy, just think about it. Imagine being able to consume like a Big Mac without having the Big Bag. You'd be able to have waffles every day instead of just Friday, Brandy.
Chick-fil-A every day.
Okay, that's a bit extra. Hold on, that's a bit extra.
but, like,
okay, I gotta
that's
go.
a dream.
I gotta go pay out Command Plus
Big and greedy,
bonuses.
Big and greedy.
Ah, I love two wheels.
Or to someone else. Everybody delegating.
Get that scheduled for this like in the next couple days.
Let's hang at the beach soon. I'm ready.
I gotta go check something. Do-do-do. That's not good.
Papa 1876, CMC 1 times 47.
4.
Dark crystal on him.
Huh.
Oh yeah, that's Crystal's interrogation technique today. It worked very good.
Interesting. Wait, who is that?
Hey, whatever you decide
Drug trafficker we caught.
A
hey, you got 500K.
But first time offense. She took the fall for somebody named Colton.
Hey, you know.
Who was with her in the car.
Colton what?
Have a good day.
He's in the same incident. Colton
Damn.
something. Yeah. They were in the same car together, and before they got caught, she picked up the bags for him, so he wouldn't go in for drug trafficking. And she's a first timer, so she had only possessions at this point.
Hey, why is our police account so low?
Don't know.
And why is the Blaine County account got so much money in it?
I don't know.
Transfer from Los Santos Authority account. $4 million.
Should probably export.
Chief.
Well, have we been sent the money from the mayor?
No, we haven't been sent the money, but 2 days ago they got sent $4 million by our mayor.
Well, I mean, we just need to speak to the mayor.
Yeah, but why is our mayor giving Blaine County money?
I think when he was campaigning, he said he was going to subsidize some of the costs of the BCSO.
Why?
I don't know.
They don't deserve to succeed.
Yo, Chief,
They
I got
don't
some tea for
deserve
you.
it. Ooh, what is it?
Give me your phone number. I show you Crystal interrogation technique.
Do we want to hold off until the mayor does pay?
No, we're just gonna fucking do it. There
Well,
you go.
yeah, but aren't we gonna get? Hold on, Abdul. Can we have a moment?
Debauchery tea party. I'm banned from this.
Aren't people gonna start judging that we have such a small amount in our bank account? Shouldn't we wait until we get the money? Because otherwise, the BCSO
Hey,
are
if the
gonna.
mayor's got time to send money to Blaine County, I don't know what his excuse is for not sending us our money.
Okay,
We
Fred,
have- listen,
you
we have
can't take that
expensive
approach.
lifestyles.
You can't take that approach when speaking to the mayor. Okay, you can't just get all combative.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Fire me?
No, he'll just not give us money.
Why would he not give us money?
If you treat someone like shit, Fred.
I'm not treating him like shit. I'm saying do your job.
Do you know if he's around?
I can try calling him. Just so you know, this stays between us, but I'm investigating businesses.
Good.
Starting, I'm gonna actually catalog every single business today and who owns it, and then I'm gonna prioritize what I'm gonna find out what they're for, and then I'm gonna prioritize who I'm gonna go after. So start subpoenaing some bank records.
Good. Sounds like he's not around.
Yeah,
I'm
Danger's
gonna
not
be
around.
honest. I think. Listen, I know
We can
you
wait. It's not a big deal.
I think it's better to wait because if he ends up going, no, we're not following through with that anymore. I'd rather have that answer now than fall to an amount lower than the BCS. You know what I mean? Because then people are gonna start questioning stuff.
Well, I mean, I just don't understand where they're getting all this fucking money from. Like, I don't understand. They stole like fucking $6 million from us.
I mean, have we gotten that back?
Definitely not, judging by how much money their account has in it.
Can I even explore?
You can't just bail people out. If they are in an economic crisis, you're supposed to lean on them so you can buy them cheap.
Holy fuck.
What? That's just the tactic, brother. I'm not sure. Do you want to look into this stuff with me? We need to find. All right, listen. I
can't explore any of these accounts.
Oh, it's okay. We don't.
So I can only
to,
see so many.
Listen, people fucking they fucking FOIA the goddamn government accounts all the time. That's how they knew what
we can
we're
FOIA
getting
them.
paid. That's how they know how much we can. Here, I got some concerns. Come talk to me real quick. About like our detective hopefuls. I really want us to get a detective unit up and running, but I fear that they're all just lone wolves.
Well, I think that stems from the fact that most people have like a specific interest within detectives. Like some people think someone like Nova, just as an example, I know Nova is transferred, but like Nova has always had a special interest in drugs, right? Think someone like Snow many years ago had a special interest in investigating street race related stuff. You know, like everyone has their unique like special interest. And I think...
Well, that's not what I'm worried about is like the unique special interest. I'm not trying to interrupt you, right?
No, you're good.
You're making I know what point you're making, right? But it's like, all right, so we need people who are going to support people, right? You need...
I agree.
But the thing that... All right, so the thing that worries me is like, here, I'll give you like an example, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When I was talking to Opal a little bit in the hallway, I was like, yeah, Opal, like this was like, so there's like two conversations. The later conversation was me saying, Opal, it seems like you got a lot of issues, but you don't come to me to tell me what any of them are, right? You know, like you don't come to me to tell me what any of the things are that you want to see, want to do, want to, you know, like blah, blah, blah. Like you don't come to me at all about shit.
Uh-huh.
All right. And, yeah, she kind of just like brushed it off as like not being a big deal. So I don't think she wants to like talk to me or like even talk to you. So I don't know if she's going to like communicate with us if we like, all right, here's my issue. I was in the hallway with her. Now this is the first conversation.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how she doesn't have the support around her, right? To like do court cases and she has to do them on her own, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, have you asked anybody for help? Have you, so she was basically saying she can't, she's stuck doing all this work. So I was like, well, did you ask anybody to help you out? And she's like, well, I don't trust anyone to do it. And then I'm like, well, maybe you got to take a shot on people then, because if your issue is that you're not getting any help, but then you don't trust anyone to help you, it's kind of a fucking conundrum.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it's like I tried asking, I believe it was Aaron. I was like, hey, Judge Glory, all right, 12 gauge is calling me. 12 gauge?
Willie?
What do you mean you need backup? I'm not in a gang anymore. I can't, I don't do crime anymore, Glory. I'm the chief of police.
That's awkward.
I'm not a bestie anymore, Glory. I left the gang and I left all of you guys behind. I'm going freelance.
Hey, let him know we got shotguns. Maybe he'll...
All right. I'll be there shortly. Just start breaking into it. I'll be there watching.
What is he gonna do?
410, we got an ex-judge, William Glory, a.k.a. 12 Gauge, breaking into a fucking car at the hospital parking lot.
Be on the lookout for a fat, overweight, bald Caucasian male.
Holy fuck. I haven't seen him in ages.
If anyone sees Svensson, he was looking for him, so we gotta let him know he's alive.
Yeah, he keeps accusing me of killing Willie.
I'm not
Yeah,
hiring
he calls
Svensson.
me
I
to
hate
let-
him. I'm
let
not
me know.
hiring him. Ever. He can go BCSO. He can go to the bitch department where that bitch belongs.
Wait, has he even expressed interest in joining PD?
Don't care. I'm making sure even if he does. No.
Last time I saw Svensson was well over a year ago, maybe a year and a half at this point. Svensson, Jenny, Michael Simone, and a few others were tasked with like figuring out the issues of the PD essentially. And I think that was the last time I'd seen him. That was a long time ago. Holy fuck.
I'm just a little worried that when we get this detective unit in place, that these people are going to default to not. That's all right. That's all right. That's why I'm going to be fucking standing over them, beating them into submission.
I mean, the issue is like, listen, I understand Opal's perspective, because you don't want to be the person who spearheads a case and then hands it off to someone to do the paperwork aspect that 99% of people dislike. That's why Bill was going to be so fucking valuable until, you know,
Goddamn Bill.
Whatever the fuck happened.
Goddamn William Mays. That whole thing was fucking crazy, wasn't it? He went off the deep end fast. I wasn't expecting.
Maybe
that.
he was having withdrawals, Pred. Maybe that's what happened.
He could have been. That makes sense.
Listen, when I told him that we were considering, you know, his offer, I told him he had to piss clean, and he hid in that fucking cave for like a week. I'm not kidding, Pred. I said,
yeah, he did.
He called me and said, "It's been a week. I'll piss clean." And I was like, "Holy fuck!" He's like, "Can you pick me up?" I was just about to go 42, so I couldn't. Like, Jesus, Bill. Like, maybe he was having withdrawal. I don't know, man. I stand by what I said. I think. I mean, obviously there would be trust issues, which is problematic, but I think we sort of set him up for failure by tasking him with the IA stuff and the other stuff because they conflict with each other.
What I was expecting was they would come to us with shit and then we could look into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he perceived it that way,
instead,
unfortunately.
What ended up happening is he went to the marshals, which caused Ruby to go to the marshals. And then once again, we lost reins over something and just gave the marshals more when they give us nothing in return.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
So if you come in and out of the lower motor pool, make sure there's no one around you.
In 4.
What's up?
The blue tulip, do you know who actually documented that? Because it's not in the report yet. And I don't want to not have it documented.
No, I do not.
I did ask on the radio, but I got silence. Also, I did call out on the radio. I'm not sure if you heard, but there's like 3 or 4 besties out the front trying to get into the lower motor pool. So we're trying to get the cars back.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Question. Who can we get clamps from?
Abdul.
Perfect. How many vehicles do we have in the motor pool?
There is 2, 4, 5.
5?
5 of theirs, I believe.
Perfect. What are the odds Abdul can get us 5 clamps?
I can give him a call if you want.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, get me 5 clamps. Whatever the cost, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
And then clamp all 5 of those vehicles in Mission Row.
All right, no worries. I will get Abdul.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get our detective unit up and running. And I'm gonna get them to like the fucking like give them the whole spiel and then just keep a watchful eye on them. But then I'm also, you know how I'm just worried.
I think we're still going to suffer from the same issue of like the the whole process, or not processing, but prosecuting these cases is going to be problem unless we pretty heavily incentivize like plea deals so that it doesn't become a big like burden in court.
I really don't want us to plea deal everything, but I'm starting to feel that we have no choice.
We really don't, because the alternative is we're going to get a case that ends up getting scheduled a month and a half after it occurred. And how accurate are officer statements going to be in that moment?
They won't be. They won't be. I mean, the Babylon ones gave me hope, right? I mean, even the Michael Bazin one that I worked gave me hope, right? Because that only took about 3 weeks to get going. But then the Babylon 11 one, that one only took about a week. And those, they gave me hope, but I'm starting to realize that they're just outliers and everything else takes so long to schedule. So I mean, I think maybe me and you should just sit down and decide on what the appropriate course of action after talking to the DOJ. I think we should go to the DOJ and say, hey, we really want to work with you guys. We want to give people their day in court. I know I personally want to give people their day in court, but if we can't get things moving in like a fucking decent time frame, then we're just gonna start pleading everything out, and then. But then once we start doing that, BCSO starts doing it. I mean, I already know the marshals are already doing it, and I feel like we're circumventing a large portion and process of our world.
Well, yes and no, because don't forget. I mean, I had this conversation with you specifically regarding the murder case, right? Like. It's no different than someone saying bench trial. Like if I'm arrested, right? You're arresting me, street racing, and you go, you know what? You've been such a fucking prick. I'm not giving you any time off, and I'm not offering you any plea deal. And I say bench trial. That plea deal is then out of your hands, because then it goes in front of a judge. I say I'm guilty. And that's that. Then the judge makes a determination. Like, yeah, most times the judge does agree with time and fine, leaving it up to the officer. But like, at that point, like because plea deals, specifically in cases that end up on the docket, have to be approved by a judge anyways, it's almost irrelevant. We can ask for.
You're right.
We can ask for anything, but a judge can ultimately go, no,
then
that's
nothing
outrageous.
Ever sets precedence. You know what I mean? Like nothing ever sets precedence, and then things never change. Like they never evolve. Like you'll never get a case law by making someone plea out to a charge. You know, you'll never.
I agree. I do think that is problematic.
I think here's the thing. I actually think that you have a better understanding of this than me. So I think what I'll just do is I'll just default that decision to you on like what it is you think we should do. Because I do not think we will ever get court cases in like an optimal
things are not going to be perfect.
Time frame.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate reality, and that just stems from like the logistical nightmare that is, we have 3 different shifts, around a 24-hour period, except we have a decent amount of people that work for us that can hopefully accommodate things, right? You start throwing in only a handful of judges, and suddenly like being able to deal with that caseload is very problematic. I mean, if you were in the detective unit, would you want every fucking murder case? Would you only want murder cases being on your fucking desk where you have to sit there and do nothing over the course of several weeks, schedule 5 fucking murders? That just sounds like ass. I'm going to be real. I wouldn't want that. Like everything in moderation, but it doesn't happen that way. I know, but the thing is, in these scenarios, it's not I get to pick the cases. It's just landing on your desk.
The one I did for Bazin, that was a good one. You know what I mean? That was all just like interrogation and, recovering a shitty done scene. And, I like stuff like that. It's like a puzzle.
But Pred,
puzzle.
Put yourself in the position of, let's say, a magistrate, not a justice, a magistrate. Would you want to handle 5 murder cases over the course of a week? Not even a week, even a month. Do you really?
I don't know. I guess that comes down if they don't want to do their job or not. I don't.
Yeah, but Pred, it's not like there's a long list of replacements for judges. That's the problem.
But I feel like we got a lot of judges right now. I feel like we got like 4 justices, like 7 judges, fucking 3-4 magistrates. Like
And despite that, how do we have a case that happened in January on the docket?
I don't listen, man. You know, your guess is as good as mine when it comes to that shit. You know, that's why I think.
And again,
that's why
I
I'm
can't
not
stress this
opposed
enough.
to it anymore.
I don't necessarily blame the judges or justices, because there have been things that have happened to the DOJ that have, you know, sort of sent them in a whirlwind. And then in addition to that, there's been multiple changes in leadership since the new DOJ. There have been some very problematic things that have occurred. And then people just realistically don't want to like deal with certain things, or there's conflict issues, which gets real tricky.
I got an idea. I think maybe we should. We'll try and talk more about it, but maybe we should start treating like full-blown trials like bench trials. You know what I mean? Where we just say, "Are you going to contest these charges?" And then if not, then we move into, you know, pleading them out. Like, do you play? Are you going to fight these charges? You know, we ask them them and their attorney, like, you know, broad stroke questions. And then if they're, you know, not intent on fighting the charges, you know, we make it known. And it's like, hey, are you going to fight these charges, or are we going to plea this out?
Yeah, I agree with that, because then the only cases landing in front of judges who are already overburdened are going to be the ones where they want to argue that they're actually not guilty, as opposed to people who are just going to waste everyone's time to show up and say, I'm guilty, for the sole purpose of removing sentencing and like fine from your hand.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think let's just go ahead and just get back out there.
I need to tell you something. King approached me today regarding Marcus.
Yeah, Wade died.
Yeah, I heard. So it's currently written as King is working on getting a funeral together. King is currently dealing with other things, and in addition, he's also, from my understanding, organizing Jimbos. He said he cannot do Marcus's situation, so we are going to need someone to take over the organization of Marcus.
Well, who was Marcus Wade's best friend?
I don't know. I only saw Marcus like an hour into my shift, or not into my shift, but like an hour or two of my shift.
All right, I think I know who to call. Brandy would know.
Oh, you're right.
She knows all that gossip shit.
Pride, we should have just allowed him at the car wash, dressed however the fuck he wanted. I don't even know what happened.
Brandy ain't picking up her phone. I guess that means
Wait, I think she went 42. I could be wrong.
Brandy went 42?
I swear I saw 311 indicating she was going 42. Oh, Peach is calling me. Hey, Peach.
Hey, Round. It's me, Peach. How's it going?
I'm good. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering what you and Fred are up to.
We were just having a conversation at the bank off of Bay City. Nothing crazy. We were most recently discussing Marcus Wade and his death, and King
you know
is what?
Okay, look, Rose, it's not my fault. Okay.
What do you mean it's not your fault? I don't even know how he died. What happened?
Okay, it went really bad yesterday. Okay, really, really bad. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Look how buff that lady
Look,
is.
there's some. Okay, I don't know what to say. Okay, I was there. Okay, it was me.
You were there, Peach. You did it.
I was riding with Wade. Okay, well, first I just want to say, the other day when I got on duty, right? You know, I was just thinking about Silver Spoon and what's the other cop that died recently?
Jimbo.
Jimbo. I was thinking about Silver Spoon, Jimbo, and how we haven't thrown a funeral for them yet, right? But then in my head, I was thinking, oh, maybe we're waiting for a third person so we can do like a three for one funeral, right? So like, I put the energy out there. Next thing you know, we get a third person. Isn't that crazy?